We offer payroll deduction because it's convenient for our employees. We know that we get more participation as far as donations, and we get higher amounts, better, I guess better for the United Way if we offer that to our employees. It's a one-time, I sign this form, I say I can give $5 a week or I can give $20 a week. I don't notice it, I don't miss it. It's definitely kind of an out of sight, out of mind piece where you decide, yes, I'm willing to give whatever amount to the United Way, and then it's just taken care of for you. So I think payroll deduction really makes it very easy for our employees to give. I love what the United Way does for our community. I love that they're very diverse in the groups that they give to and the activities that they donate to. I guess I feel like if I can give an hour or two of my time a month to an organization that benefits multiple people, multiple agencies, I really don't have a reason not to. You know, it's an hour that I don't spend mindlessly scrolling on my phone or flipping through channels on the TV. And it's really painless, and the people are amazing. I love working with Kim and Judy and everybody with the United Way, and I just think it's a no-brainer. One of the main things I do for the United Way is process the Imagination Library program registrations, and also any of the address changes or new families that move into our area that were previously receiving books through the Imagination Library when they transfer from another agency to ours. I approve all of those requests also. My kids actually received books from the Imagination Library from the time my oldest was 3 until my youngest, who at the time was a newborn, up until his 5th birthday. And I saw how excited they were every month. You know, they would know that the books were coming, and it would start about 2 weeks before the books would come. Mommy, when are my books coming? Mommy, when do I get another book? I want to check the mail. And I just heard that they were looking for someone to process these because the person who did it before me was leaving. And I just thought, wow, what a great way for me to give a little bit of my time and give back to the organization that fostered, you know, a love of reading in my boys at a young age. They're teenagers and grown up now, so they don't necessarily crack books like they used to. But I do believe illiteracy is still an issue in our country, and it's really sad. I think everybody should know how to read. Everybody should know how to write. And it really, getting those books and spending 5 minutes reading to your child every day, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever you can do, however many times they want to read that book over and over. It's a great way to help them learn to read, learn to enjoy books. I just think it's a great program. So I love giving back my time.
How many times have you been asked to donate and you look at the donation card or you look at the request for donation and it's just simply too much for your budget? I know for me that's happened several times, and then you set the donation card aside and forget to go back and fill it out. That's why payroll deduction through the United Way is so clever and important. For our employees, it allows them to pick a larger dollar amount, but then it comes out of their paycheck every 2 weeks in a smaller amount and an amount that they can afford at one time. Payroll deduction has been extremely successful for us at CTC. We have, for over many years with the United Way, have been the #1 company of employees that give to the United Way. We are extremely successful because of the fact that we have a very active campaign. Campaigning for the United Way is not only fun, but something that then the employees really learn where their dollars go to. We ask speakers from the nonprofits that are given money throughout the year to come in and speak to our employees and tell their story and tell the impact that their money is helping and how many people it's helping at one time. For me personally, volunteering for the United Way means that I'm volunteering for several organizations and not just one at a time. When I choose to do things like sit on the Vision Council, I know that my volunteer hours are making a great impact because they're being divided out amongst all of the nonprofits that the United Way gives to. Our campaign at CTC takes on a lively 2 weeks. We have prizes and contests and games that we do throughout the week to get people excited about giving and also about the opportunity to maybe win something for themselves. We got clever a few years ago and take our business credit card and the points that we earn on it to buy the prizes so that it is not a cost to CTC to provide some of these great prizes for the campaign, and then also provide some matching through the campaign of what our employees give. This includes things like bingo games daily, a raffle ticket game, split the pot, and different things that we can do to really bolster people's giving to the United Way. Why should your business give to the United Way? Because you're giving to several organizations and not just one. The United Way goes through a very intense process in determining what organization gets the funding and what programs get the funding. When they do this, it takes a team of people, a Vision Council, that sit and listen to each organization's programs and determine how much money would be available to give to them. Your dollars go further with the United Way because they're able to stretch it across the communities that they serve.
So Lakes Printing and Kevin Thiesing are basically synonymous, one and the same thing. And when we started Lakes Printing, we had a business plan that said if we wanted the community to support us, we need to support the community. And what was started as a business plan became a way of life. And we've been extremely fortunate to be able to work with and support the nonprofit community in the Brainerd Lakes area for many, many years. One of those entities is the United Way. We've been working with and supporting the United Way for as long as I can remember that we've been in business, 25, 30 years. Most recently, I've had the opportunity to be on the board of directors for the United Way, and to see what the United Way does in this community is absolutely amazing. Having had the opportunity to work with the United Way and be exposed to the United Way and see what it does in the community is exactly where I want to put my time and talent. I don't have enough time, I don't have enough talent, I don't have enough treasure to go to every nonprofit that I believe in and work individually with that nonprofit. The United Way does. The United Way works with hundreds of community volunteers that help to identify and work with these nonprofits, and my little bit that I can contribute combined with the little bit that everyone else in the community contributes makes a huge impact that the United Way is able to work with.
That's exactly.
One of the things of having been able to be a board member for the United Way, or on the United Way, with the United Way for the last 6 years, has helped me to realize is the United Way is one of those organizations in the community that has the ability to bring community conversation together on a number of topics. So not only are we a funding mechanism in the community for nonprofits, we're a voice for those nonprofits, and we're an organization that can bring the right people to the table at the right time on very important topics and issues in this community.